Hi guys, this is going to be a very short live because I have an important meeting to attend to. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about the hijacking of the Empress energy, Taurus and Libra females specifically. I'm talking to you guys, and I'm also talking to those that even if you don't have your placements in those signs, you resonate with the Taurus or the Libra feminine Empress energy. Now, I want you to take out your Empress card if you have a deck in front of you, and I want you to really look at it to channel what is specifically going on for you, okay? Now, I do feel some Virgo females might be affected by this energy too, Cancer females, but what I'm picking up is that there is some kind of silent ritual going on behind the scenes, okay, that is trying to emulate, trying to impose themselves as the Empress card that is embodied by the Libra and Taurus. Okay. Now, I will tell you, I'm gonna let you know if you have any of those placements. Don't put it here because certain individuals are making very baiting posts, and we'll talk a little bit about emotional baiting here in a little bit. Just to see, because a divine feminine, this is something that that person can't read. So she makes these posts. Let's cover that first straight out of the way before we get into the reading. Okay. We have two people here. Say hi, whoever's there. Okay. I'm not going to go further until I see more people on here, or if somebody that I know says hello. So I'm just going to shuffle my cards to, just so that you have, that you know that I'm still here. So I want you guys to really be on the lookout for this, because this is something that is going on behind the scenes. Hey, Blue Flame. Alrighty. Ooh, girl. So we have 7 people here. One only said that we have 6 now. So who's the other 5? If you're a slow typer, then that's fine. Okay, but yeah. Or if you have slow internet, that's fine too. Yeah, that I'm very wary of that. Okay. Hey, concerned healer. Yeah, I know. So we have 2 here. Who's the other 4? Who's the other 4? If you're coming from Daisy's camp, I suppose I can't stop you, right? But everything that is saying here, it doesn't change the fact that this person will probably, whether they're a minion of Daisy's or Daisy herself, okay, they'll either use it in the next video, okay? She has been robbing things she's being very brazen about it now, okay? She's being very brazen about it. It's like, I guess she feels, well, the cat's out of the bag. I might as well just do it. I'll just talk to my dumb followers, right? And they'll believe anything I say. So, I might as well just talk to them. I could just steal from somebody else, and they're so blinded by my spells over my channel and over them that they'll believe anything that I say, right? It's not hard to get into the mind of the enemy. Hey, Aquaria. Hey, Queen Jess. Okay, so we have Concern Blue, Anastasia, hello. Athanasia, I always get your name confused. I don't know why. That's a very exotic name. I've never seen it spelled like that before, so I get confused every single time. So we have Blue, we have Aquaria, we have Queen. Okay. So there's a couple of other people that are watching that are probably, like whatever, screen recording or whatever to take it to Daisy's camp. The thing is, guys, is that she's being very, very brazen in her theft now. She don't give a shit, because this is the thing. She knows that these Ether files are after her. The number 6 is coming, and my behind is going to be watching that. Okay, and Kichi has done a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job of putting all of that together. Okay, but at the same time, this entity Daisy, it doesn't seem a human. And I was having this discussion. A human at some point would have fallen back, would have either made an apology, would have atoned for their sins, would have done something along the human lines of a quote unquote divine feminine that she says that she is, in order to save face, right? But none of this has happened. What has happened is nothing but deflection and projection. Now, I had made a post on my community board, and I'm going to read it to you again, guys, okay? To let you know what is going on here. Because I pointed out the clear difference, okay, between a true divine feminine and somebody that's trying to impose themselves as a divine feminine. The most recent video, she's over here trying to pass herself off as either Libran or Taurus Empress energy, okay? All right, so let's get into, let me just open my phone here. Okay. This is basically what I said in that community board post. I'm going to read it for you now. I speak life and love over unions. You speak death and destruction and separation and calamity. We are not the same. I embolden my feminines to stick this out to the end. You tell them to quit and search for some phantom dude that never appears in their life. We are not the same. I still believe in the sanctity and divinity of marriage. You have these people believing they can make $1 out of 15 cents with the dick of the week they entertain. We are not the same. If you're going to latch on for dear life to a label that doesn't belong to you, at least feign being the real deal. This is what she's doing. This is exactly what she's doing. She's trying to feign being the real deal, okay? Call it what you want, but when they are tired of being single, lonely, angry, bitter, and depressed, they'll be floating by here, and we're going to have to undo your damage again. We are not the same. Okay? So apparently, this made her kind of look in the mirror and say, oh, well, I'm not acting. Key word here being acting like this person. She's looking at us divine feminines now to put legitimacy spells, okay, over her and over her channel, okay? There is such a thing, okay, to make her seem like the real deal and to make everybody else seem like not the real deal, okay? It's kind of a switcheroo. Now, look in that video, okay? At some point, she crisscrosses her hands. And bitch, I know you're fucking watching, okay? She crisscrosses her hands. That's something that she does to deflect, okay? And also to crisscross the energies. What she's doing now is trying to crisscross the energies. She's looking at divine feminines, and she's not going to be like popping off at the mouth or anything. No. Because she's going to try to feign being the real deal. She might not be cursing too much. She might be wearing muted colors and trying to talk softly and all of these quote unquote positive messages, but she did the cross. Look at the crisscross thing that she does in her videos, okay? And if you supposedly are glowing, how come we can't see your face? All we see is your evil eye. And why do you need to put the evil eye? If you're completely protected by all these entities that you fuck with, why do you need an evil eye? Please, what's it, boys and girls? Hashtag make it make sense. Okay? Alrighty. So let's get into this here, okay? I will, Aquaria. I will, my love. Okay. It doesn't even matter because she can't keep her act up for very long. She's not very good at pretending. No, she's not. Which is why she relies on the ignorant audience that don't think for themselves. Like, this is the thing. at some point, everybody has a limit, right? And this is what I'm picking up. Like when a person like her does spell work, everybody has a different limitation on how long the spell works on them. Okay, everybody's different. Okay, so this is why she needs, and this is why Kichi was saying, do not give your information. Okay, do not give your birth chart information, because she's trying to check how long, how strong you are in certain areas and how weak you are in certain areas according to your birth chart information. You wouldn't give out your social security number. You wouldn't give out your birth certificate information. You wouldn't give out your bank statement information. So why would you give out your birth chart information? Okay. So now, because we're not doing that, because, that part of the spell for anybody that's been under that spell has been broken, now she is depending on, well, I better start looking like the real thing. She's looking at her own videos. Okay. What she does is she'll look at these videos that we've been making, the Steetha ones and everything else. She'll look to see what the proof is. And she even says in that newest video, she says the proof is in the pudding. She's robbing people of what they say on their videos. So we know that she's watching the videos. Okay. So now she's trying to do like a switcheroo. Again, look at where she did the crisscross of the hands. Okay. That's not just something that she does on camera. Everything she does is symbolic. Okay. It may seem like there's no rhyme or reason, but everything is very, very specific, especially now. Since these videos came out, since a lot of people have come forward and they keep coming forward, now she's more than ever. Don't forget what type of energy that we're dealing with here. Okay. Toxic Leo. Okay. That's number one. And I had discussed this before on the community board post. This is why I know that we're not dealing with a human being anymore. Because at any other point, Libra would have not wanted confrontation. One. Virgo tends to hermit. Okay. Cancer retreats into their shell. Let's look at these three directives of those signs. Right? The only thing that's left out of there, because they got to prance about waving their mane in the wind, okay, is that toxic Leo. And this is what we're left with. Okay. There's a lot of things that have come out about this woman, but I don't think we're going to have enough time today to cover all of it. Believe me, I will make another live about it. But let's do a little mini reading about this. Okay? Yes, let's. Oh, yeah. This is the thing. She makes it bad for the actual good Leos. Okay? She makes it bad for them. Okay? Because, a lot of times, we'll be doing readings and that Leo energy will come up in the readings. And it's like, it's kind of like in some roundabout way, kind of painting, even the good Leos, kind of like, it's like kind of giving them the side eye now because she's making it look bad for everybody else. Okay. And that's the fucked up part about this. Okay. Shout out to my high vibing Leos. Okay. Corinne, it's Daisy Ozum, aka the professional high priestess. Okay. Just so you know. I'm just reading the Athanasius. It's Greek. I'm gonna flex my limited Greek right now. Tikanis, at which point somebody says Kala, Kalisto. I've lived in Astoria all my life, so it's like little Greece. So you tend to pick up a little bit of Greek, right? it really is little Greece. I mean, not now. It's like, there's a lot of the West Coast has kind of like moved themselves, like from Portland, Oregon, from California, from Colorado, from Idaho, that part of the world, over to Astoria. It's kind of like, very, very congested with a lot of coffee shops. We have a lot of coffee shops now. Okay. And the souvlaki stands are few and far in between, but you still, if you're willing to take the little walk, you have your good shoes on, you can still get a good couple of sticks of souvlaki. Okay. Unless you're willing to sit down and everything, which I have not been in a restaurant since the COVID thing. I have not been in a restaurant at all since the thing broke out. Okay. If I do order out, they bring it here. Okay. So yeah, but I just wanted to flex my my limited amount of Greek. Okay. Hey, Kichi. Alrighty. I'll do an update on the whole Justin Bieber, Selena triangle thing, in a little bit. Right now, this is kind of taking priority. You guys know why. Let me just see what Blue Flame said here. I noticed this with someone I saw last night on another channel. This chick was nonstop moving her hands, and my discernment said those hand movements were hypnotic spell. Boom. Thank you. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm all caught up here. I mean, Concerned Healer, I do speak Spanish. I do speak it on this channel sometimes, okay, but I speak very, very little Ukrainian. I'm gonna flex a little bit of my Ukrainian. I am part Ukrainian, okay. For those that I'm part Puerto Rican, part Ukrainian, okay. Quite a mix, right? I know. So let me flex that a little bit. Mommy has to help me with this one. Let's see here. Ja je Ukrainska. I am Ukrainian. Ja lublю тебе, which is I love you. Okay. The rest, I had to really get into that convo with Mommy because, she has to jog her memory. If you talk to her now, you would never know that she was not born here. You would never, ever know that she was not born here. Okay. She does not have an accent. I mean, at least to me, she does not have an accent at all. Okay. Any accent she has is a New York accent. Right. So, well, not really like that, but, whatever. Thank you, Corinne. Thank you, sweetheart. Now let's get into this video, guys, because as I said, I have a meeting that I need to go to. So, let me just hold on. These cards are jumping to be read. Sometimes, does that ever happen to you guys? Like when you're about to do a reading and it needs to be done, your cards are jumping all over the place. Like, we're excited to give you the answers, right? Okay, so let's do that. Alrighty, so tell us more about this Empress spell or theft that is being siphoned off by one Daisy Ozum, okay? One came out already, okay? And that's the Seven of Wands, okay? She, now the way she's quote unquote fighting back is by trying to make herself seem more feminine, okay? At least she's wearing a bra in that video. Okay, so, I mean, thank God for small favors. Corinne, how many times, because my first name is Bernadette, right? And there's been a lot of people growing up that when they hear my first name, it's like Bernadine, Bernadette. It's like it's very, very hard for them. It's Bernadette, like the Saint Bernadette, Bernadette, right? And it's a French name, right? But a lot of people, when they first meet me, they have a little problem kind of like putting those, like, I guess, syllables together, right? But yeah, so I know your struggle, girl. I know your struggle. Bernadette. Yes, good. You did it. Alrighty, so we got 11 in the chat, 12 now in the chat here. So the newbies that just came on, please say hello. Otherwise, we're going to assume that you're a minion. If you're shy, just say, I'm just shy, and that's it. You know, we'll understand, okay? I know that when I enter a chat and everything, and nobody's ever seen me there before, you know, I introduce myself, you know. But, alrighty. So the first card, as you guys saw, was the Seven of Wands here. So she really thinks she can put one over on you, okay? The only ones that she is really affecting here is those that are on her channel. And this is the thing, okay? I don't feel like her sense of grandeur matches the actual amount of subscribers that are actually subscribed to her. Check the social blade. Check her social blade. It's like stuck at 8.78. With the way she's talking, like it's growing, growing, growing. I'm going to tell you, social blade is very accurate, okay? Because whatever I am now will match what's on my social blade, okay? So check her social blade. It's completely different than what she's purporting it to be, okay? Alrighty. So tell us the details of this Empress spell. Hold on. This one wants to come out. Is it this one? Yeah, they said it is, okay? All right. So now at this point, she's looking at her options with this Two of Wands here. She's looking at her options here. Okay, so since I can't hide anymore, I can't feign anything anymore. Let's try to assimilate myself and blend in. This is a blending in thing so that she's not picked out anymore. Too late, bitch. Too fucking late, okay? So let me assimilate. She wants to be the fox amongst the hounds, okay? You ever seen that picture that I put up on my community board one time? It's a fox amongst hounds trying to blend in, okay? There's a blending in spell too. Okay, so this is like, since I've stuck out too much, let me try to blend in. But at the same time, her emotional baiting comes out. Okay, she knows full well what she's doing, but she's gonna play the victim. Like, it's like, why are you picking on me? Why are you picking on? Bitch, ain't nobody picking on you. This is why they say be careful what you wish for. Because what you get might not be what you wanted. You wanted to be seen so badly, but look at how the Most High works. Now you're being seen, but it's not in a good way. Okay? The wool has been pulled from people's eyes, okay? They're seeing beyond the veil now, okay? So with this Two of Wands here, she's like, well, since I've been exposed already, what do I do to kind of blend myself in so that people can't, quote unquote, pick at her anymore? So now, instead of being a loudmouth, now instead of trying to be the alpha female, right? Now she's trying the whole blending in thing so that in hopes that will be enough for her to stop being exposed. Too late, bitch. Too late. All eyes are on you now. You got eyes all over YouTube. You got eyes all over the fucking place. And you got eyes on Facebook as well. Okay? Yeah, Blue Flame. If you hadn't attacked innocent people, and, you know, this is the thing. You think that we're not going to peep you stealing and copying our shit. And what's worse, you think, and your fucking cronies think, that we're not going to say anything about it. So according to you, being divine feminine is sitting on your hands and just letting somebody rob you blind. Is that what it is? Honey, don't forget, you're 29. I'm 44. I see right through you, baby. I see right through you, okay? And there are ones that are half my age that see things the same way that I do, okay? That are younger than you and see you for what the fuck you are. So don't turn this into an age thing, all right? Because you like to call us unhealed Black women. You like to call us unhealed older women. You like to call us unhealed older Black women. You have a problem with all three, right? You're the problem, bitch. You're the problem. You're the only unhealed one here. You're the most unhealed. We all have our things, okay? But you're the most unhealed one here. And you're reaping all the fucking benefits here. You're stealing our content, repurposing it as your own to try to make it like you're the one that came up with it. Now, I'm aware that messages are there for whoever is available to channel that information, okay? There are times, and this is the thing, what she doesn't realize. Instead of being a support, instead of, you know how you show feminine energy? By being a support. But instead, she was competitive. There are times when I've had to take a hiatus, okay? And my fellow people, my circle, my beautiful feminines here, rose to the task. And that's what's supposed to happen, okay? Because it's very taxing on us, okay? If you are channeling and 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 reading 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 and never take a break, where is your humanity? Where is the humanness in you? You don't shut down at some point? What is, because you're not human anymore. So I had to ask, what's making you function at this point? What's making you function? It ain't a soul. You're devoid of that. So what's making you function? What has its hand so far up your ass and has its hand where your mouth should be and making you talk? I ask you that, Daisy. And your little minions that might be watching right now can talk about that on their channel, on their part of the community board. Because I've seen a lot of my shit being repeated on the community board. Fucking verbatim. And we're not supposed to, as divines, we're not supposed to say anything. We're not supposed to say anything, right? We're supposed to say callada. I'm Latina, honey. I never stay callada. Ask anybody that knows anything about me, okay? I got a big fucking mouth. And yes, I know I got a big mouth, okay? But I'm using it instead of hurting to heal. That's what an Empress does. But if you're going to try to copy us, because you've been too exposed now, you've been way fucking exposed to filth, exposed to the fucking marrow, okay? Exposed to the bone. Now, since you've been exposed, now you're going to try to blend in, right? Like we don't fucking see you. Once our eyes are on you, okay, we're spiritual people. Once our eyes are on you, baby girl, our eyes are fucking on you. You brought this on yourself. You brought this on yourself. You wanted to be seen. Be careful what you wish for. I think you're very Nine of Swords right now. Every time I do a reading on you, that Nine of Swords comes out. So in an effort to not be exposed anymore, now you want to blend in, right? You think I don't fucking see you. It's the insult to my intelligence for me. I mean, we all know that YouTube doesn't protect its content creators, and that's a fucking, that's a shame, but whatever, okay? But at the same time, you expect us to just not say anything, right? You expect us to just sit there being robbed of our money and our engagement and what these are people that are supposed to get these messages, okay? And you're robbing them from us. And then of course, those that are not as keenly aware as we are, they'll come to you not realizing that you robbed it from us and think that it came from you. And then they're going to attribute all of this stuff to you. And this is how you do your spell, isn't it? And there's no shame in your game, is there, Daisy? Because you're pretty fucking brazen. You got some fucking balls on you, honey. You got some fucking balls on you. I will say that. Okay? You got some fucking balls on you. But now, since you can't deflect anymore, now, since you can't project anymore, now you're going to try to blend in. Now you're going to try to blend in. Okay? And in blending in, you're hoping that nobody will see you for what you are. Oh, but she hasn't said anything. She hasn't done anything. The eyes are on you already. And you brought this on yourself. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. But you're not going to get it the way you want. And if you don't like what I'm saying, Daisy, you can kiss all parts of my ass. Really. I mean, really. Woo. Okay, honey. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Sheether is coming up. So I'm going to be wrapping this up very, very soon so that I can hop on there. But let me just see over here. Uh-huh. Yes, Kichi, she did. She stole the proof is in the pudding. Can you believe that shit? Bitch, there's nothing you can do. The damage is already done. What you can do is fall off the face of the earth and disappear. Yup. People associate the divine feminines with docile women who are punks and can't fight back and stand up for themselves. That is one of the many divine feminine stereotypes I cannot stand. Exactly. Okay. Alrighty. So let's wrap this up, guys. I told you it was going to be a short one, okay? And thank you for those that have hopped on and said hello. So, what do we need to know about this blending in spell that she has done? So now, basically, she regrets wanting to be seen because she sees what it's gotten her. And now she's trying to blend in. Three of Cups. There's two other individuals that she's working with. Two females that she's working with. Okay? Specifically, what are the identities of the other individuals that she is working with? What is the sun sign of the individuals that she is working with? Who are the other two? Okay, a couple of them came out. One's a Virgo. We got the Hermit here. And that's being clarified with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so it's a young Virgo. The High Priestess. The other one is a Pisces. And one of them is either a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We have a Queen of Swords here, okay? So there might be another one that's kind of manipulating the whole thing, right? I feel, honestly, yeah, it's Daisy, but I feel like there's somebody else that commissioned her. And I've been saying that for a while, okay? Those are the sun signs of the people that are involved with her directly, okay? Last card before I move on to the Steether video here. I can't wait to see that. Ooh, girl. All right. So, final card. What do we need to know about this blending in spell that she is doing amongst Taurus and Libra specifically? And this is not only for those sun signs or anybody with placements in those signs. Also, if you resonate in that energy, okay? Irrespective of your sign. All right. All right, last two cards here before I sign off. Queen of Wands. So this is definitely her energy. And the Five of Wands. Okay. Even though she's not, frantic as hell, now she's trying to blend in. Okay. To stay under the radar, right? She wants to stay under the radar so that she doesn't get picked out again. Bitch, you're way past that. All right, guys, that has been the reading. That has been the video. That has been the live. I love you guys really and truly. And thank you for any newbies that decide to subscribe. Welcome. And I hope that this has been not only educating, illuminating, opens your eyes to things, but also entertaining as well. Okay. I don't want you to be bored looking at my content. Okay. I do want it to be entertaining as well. All right. Love you guys. And I will talk to you soon. I am heading over to Cheether. All right. See you guys soon. Love y'all.